Hey, what's up, guys? This is Driven with Finn. It's your boy B Chap and my co-host.
Lady T.
Today we're going to talk about how people force their views on people, and that's not okay. A lot of people want to put things out there like they know everything, and like what they found in this world is the most important thing, and they force their views on others just based off of what they think is right and what they analyzed and what they heard and what they and then they get on your nerves to the point where you just be like, you know what, I don't want to hear it. So tell me your thoughts on that part.
It's okay if you found something that works for you and you're like, okay, this is great. This really worked for me. I want to share it with people. But if you're reaching the point where you're like breaking down on people and making fun of people who are the opposite of your outlook of how people should do things, that's not okay. Like, I'm sure you guys see on social media different categories, like health. Like if you're vegan or if you choose to eat pork or whatever your health choice is, it's okay to educate people. But then there's also a group of people who want to ridicule people who are the opposite of what they believe.
But it's also, don't you think it's also a difference between educating and pushing what you believe on somebody?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, you can tell me, but you don't have to push it on me.
Because like an educator would say, well, I'll give you some facts about this.
Right. And
And
like that.
then I'll leave it at that, and then say if you decide you want to take this on, then I can help you to go to another level. Somebody pushing their views on it will be like, you're fat and you need to lose
Yeah,
this weight.
this is why
You need
you're
to
fat.
start you need to start eating this way. You know, you need to be a vegetarian. You need to be this. You need to be that. You need to go on this diet because this diet works. But first of all, who are you to tell me that? Because this diet may not even work for me. Every diet is different.
For everybody.
For everybody. Even like let's say, people push religion on people. They push politics on people. Oh, you're supposed to be this. Oh, you're voting for this. No, they do. They push their politics. They push religion on people. They push what they heard about a diet, what they heard about this pill. Maybe it's a pill that you have to take, and they're like, you better take this pill because if you don't take it, then your life is not gonna change. And then that, and then that, and then that. And you be like, all right, man, I don't want to hear that. Get out of here with that. And it's okay to feel like get out of here with that. Because we as people need to understand that we should also have our own views too. So if somebody is pushing something on you, you don't have to take that in. You can take it in if you want to and say, hey, well, maybe they are saying some facts to it, because sometimes it is some facts to it. And maybe you do need to change your diet or you do need to start looking into other things. But you got to take that person and be like, you know what? You're not going to be the reason why I can do that. I'm going to look into it. I'll look into it myself. I'll do this for myself. And that's why I always talk about research. Research things for yourself. Find out things for yourself. It's a lot of people who's going to try to push this stuff, and it's like they're trying to create a cult. They really.
It feels like it. It
do.
does. Because it's like, oh, if you're not in our group
Yeah,
of
they-
believers, then
Yeah, so that you're not worthy,
Right.
or you're not this, and if you don't see this and you don't see that, like, and that's horrible. That's not cool. It's not something that you should even, like, even have somebody around like that. Tell you the truth, some
my
people
thing
need
is,
to be
what
cut
happened
off.
to respecting other people's views? Like I can be mad at you because you like something that I don't like. Oh my God, I can't believe you like that. But I'm not going to ridicule you and be like, this is why you have these problems because you do this and that. Or just force you to believe what I believe. Like, that's not, I should be able to respect your view, even if I don't agree with it.
Yeah, 'cause
What happened to that?
And even like you have a lot of these influencers, like some of these influencers are getting under people's skin, like to the point where people is trying to be like them. In reality, like these influencers are like they're in here, they're blogging about this, how women should act, or how men should act,
it's a
or
lot
how
of
they
this.
should do this and how they should do that. But reality, they're taking this stuff and just like running with it instead of analyzing things that may work for you and what may not work. What may work for you may not work for the next person, or that, or vice versa. Like how somebody talk to somebody, I'll never be like, yo, call a woman out of their name, and I'll never say B and all this stuff. I never say that because that's not in me. But some other people, I see them talk like that, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, I should say that. Yeah, that sounds cool. Yeah. Nah, we don't do that because we need to start also being stronger. Us as individuals, we got to start being stronger and stop taking, like, we listen to a lot of stuff, but stop taking that stuff in. Things that may not be, things that may not be of your value, of your values. Like you may not be that person. You can take a little bit of it, and maybe you need to be a little stronger,
But some
like
of these
that.
people might not know what their values are. That's why they're going
Well,
forward.
this is why you need to start to maybe write things down. You need to start to analyze and see you as a person. Maybe your flaws. Find out what your flaws are. Find out what you do well. Put them all together, and then maybe you can start to improve yourself. You can start to see what your flaws are, what you do good at, and then you find a medium where you can say, okay, I'm good at this. I'm not that good at that. Maybe I need to work on this. I'm not good at communication, so maybe I need to start opening my mouth and say hello to people now. I need to start maybe saying, hey, it's a nice day, ain't it? And then you can talk to people. People like small talk. Learn how to small talk to people. Maybe I can now, maybe I talk too much. Maybe I need to be quiet sometimes and listen. Maybe I need to listen. Sometimes I may not be good at listening. If I'm good at listening, sometimes I may not be good at the verbal part. And that's how it is
It's
a lot of
never too
times.
late to learn new vocabulary words.
Yeah, and you can always, it's never too late. Long as we're breathing, I always love this quote. Long as you're breathing, you can always improve yourself. Every time you wake up in the morning, you got time to improve yourself. So I just want to talk about that because it's important, because a lot of these people, they push on their views to others, and you get to the point where sometimes you don't even want to deal with that. You get so mad and they ruin your day. And they shouldn't. They
You
shouldn't.
shouldn't allow them to, but sometimes we're human. Sometimes it happens.
Yeah. But they shouldn't. They should never ruin your day. It should be to a point where you're just like, okay, cool. All right. Have a nice day. You know, you should do this, and 1 + 2 = 9. And you be like, what? Yeah, because I read, because if you do this and then you read that. No, please. All right, whatever. All right, there's 9 to you. Okay, cool. I'm glad it = 9 in your world. But it doesn't in mine. But that's what I'm saying. Like, regardless of anything, we need to start being stronger. And the only way we're going to be stronger is that we start doing things for ourselves and taking things little by little things, and also research. It's a lot of people out there that's spreading the positive. They spreading the facts. Let's start looking at things with facts and not things with their views of people all the time where I think this, and when I found about this, and you need to do this, and you need to. First of all, somebody telling you need to do something, then now that term you need to is wrong, because you don't tell somebody what they need to do. You say, hey, these are the facts, and I can help you if you want.
Right.
If you want to learn about, I'm Christian based, right? I can offer it to you and say, if you want to learn about this, you want to learn, so be it. I don't be like, well, you're gonna go to hell, you know? No, who am I to tell somebody to go to hell? They're gonna go to hell. And I can't do that because it's not what you're supposed to do. It's not even in the Bible to tell people that you're
Or
gonna
to
go to
tell them
hell.
what kind of church
'Cause
they should go to.
who are you to judge them? We can't judge. We don't have a heaven or hell to put somebody in.
Right.
So we can't do that. So I'm gonna end it just telling you guys, just stay in there, and let's continue to grow. Because I know with all this stuff that happened with COVID and everything, a lot of people are struggling. They're trying to find themselves. They're trying to find some way to where to go. And when you have all these people having all this extra input and what you should do and what you shouldn't do, what you that, it starts to make you confused to the point where you don't know where to go. You don't know where to turn. You feel like you have nobody. You feel like it's just too much. But it's not too much. We have to start to find ourselves now.
And
Now
you can find yourself by asking yourself, what do I need? Because if you can't find it through research or through these people who are guiding you. You sometimes have to sit down with yourself and say, what do I need right now? Or if you're going to research somebody, get a second opinion, like he said. Like if somebody says something, research and see if there's other people saying the same thing that this person said.
Yeah, and you don't have to take their word as facts. Everybody don't spread facts. Sometimes they spread stuff that they misread. They spread stuff that they misinterpret and they feel like you need to feel it that way, and you don't. So I say this to say this: keep on driving, keep on moving, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.